Welcome back to Our Issues Milwaukee. I'm your host, Andrea Williams. MSBU's third annual Steppin' with the Stars event is happening on Sunday, May 15th at Potawatomi Hotel and Casino. And here to tell us more about it is Alicia Smith McCants, Director of Operations and Analytics for Aurora Healthcare and co-producer of Steppin' with the Stars. We're also being joined by Caroline Stewart, the annual giving coordinator for Aurora Healthcare Foundation. Good morning, ladies.
Good morning.
Thank you for being here, and I'm excited to have you tell our viewers at home more about the Milwaukee Steppers and Ballroomers United, which is referred to as MSBU. It's this huge social dance group, and explain what stepping is, if you would.
So stepping is a couples dance, kind of an urban ballroom, if you will. It is derived from jitterbug, bopping. You used to, your parents probably used to bop back in the day. It's just evolved over time. On our website and other things, if you go and Google it, there's all of these dynamic definitions about what the dance is, but it's phenomenal to watch. It's a lot of good exercise and fun, and it's just something different. Every time you do it, it's just a different feel for it.
Yeah, and there really is like this art that goes to it. Everybody
Absolutely.
can't step, but a lot of people are great at it.
Correct.
Yeah, so it's safe to put it that way.
There are a lot of great dancers that can't do stepping that well, and a lot of steppers that can't dance.
Me. Right. Look, we both get that, right? Okay, so this is the third year of Steppin' with the Stars. If you would, tell us more about it.
So Steppin' with the Stars was created in memory of my husband, Edison McCants, who I lost to cancer December 2012. And it's been a really, really tough journey. With MSBU, we are a very charitable organization. We love to dance. We love to bring people in to learn how to dance and just be a big part of our family and friends group. And with my partner, Cynthia, we created Steppin' with the Stars. We had been talking about it for years and years, and we're like, I don't know when we're going to do it. And then after we lost Edison, it just seemed like the perfect opportunity, because through his cancer journey, one of the things that he got really involved was this dance, and he loved it. And I am positive, when you hear my daughter talk about it, that it's one of the things that helped get him through some of his toughest days.
Wow.
So it just seemed like the right fit, the right time and the right fit.
Alrighty, and really this whole idea has grown into something I don't even know if you imagined it could get this big, and it continues to grow.
Yeah, I had no idea. Last year we were 600 strong.
Wow. You even had the mayor that was in attendance.
We did. So imagine my surprise when I walked in the room. I'm like, oh my gosh, what are we going to do? It's phenomenal. You know, so many people knew him, know us, know of this dance. And by no means can I take away from the fact that our stars make it what it is. People that participate in this event, they volunteer their time, their treasures, their talent. They reach out to their resources and their network of people. By no means could we do it without them. So it's just a wonderful partnership with everybody that joins us every year.
Yes, and a portion of the proceeds this year will be going to the Aurora Healthcare Foundation. So we've got Caroline, who's going to fill us in on really what it is all about when it comes to the foundation.
Well, thank you, Andrea. But first, I have to say thank you to Alicia and her family for allowing us to share in what was such a private, personal thing that they've made such a community event. And we're so grateful that we are recipients of this charity. Aurora Healthcare is a foundation that is able to give what is non-reimbursable for our patients. Everything is not covered by insurance, so through Aurora Healthcare Foundation, we're able to supplement that and take care of items that would not otherwise be handled through insurance. And what Alicia and her group have decided to do is to put these funds toward Aurora at Home, which is our home nursing, our specialized caregivers who go into the homes. They do about 3 million miles a year.
Wow.
For men, women, and children, and they go into the homes and take care of patients who can't otherwise come out to our hospital facilities.
Wow, and that really meant a lot to you and your husband, these group of visiting nurses that came into the home to really help make him more comfortable during his battle with cancer.
Right. You know, during his last stages of life, it was, you know, I don't think people recognize how trying it can be for family endure watching their loved ones go through so much, but it was also for us when it came time to have someone come in and help us. I don't know if we'd have got through it. The things that I had to be responsible for Edison, I could not have done it without the help of Aurora at home. And so for me, when I look at how do I keep his legacy alive, you know, when you listen to everything about Stepping with the Stars, it's all about, you know, we're doing cancer awareness, we're raising money for cancer care for Aurora, and we are. But it was very important to me to give back where I felt we got the most benefit.
Gotcha. And
that was the nurses that came in. I could call them at any time and said, I'm panicked. I don't know what this means. And they're like, okay, we'll come. That meant the world to me. And I'm sure it meant the world to him because I know my husband, he was worried for me as well.
Wow. And so you created a fund that is specifically in his name.
Yeah. Through this event and everybody that comes out and supports it, we've raised probably upward of $15,000, close to $20,000. So kudos to everybody that supports this event.
Yeah.
And with my own personal donations as well, I've been able to create the Edison McCants Comfort Fund.
Okay.
And it supports cancer care patients that are going through a cancer journey through Aurora at home. So those people at home who need, you know, pain management is a huge big deal. Trying to keep people comfortable when they're going through you know, the pain associated with cancer or the treatment. Those were things that were really important to me. Having the healthcare professionals have the best education, the best tools, the best things to do, knowledge when it comes to taking care of someone at home, those were things that were important to me. Those were the things that were a benefit to me and Edison. So that is what I've decided.
Yeah, I think it's good stuff, and I know all too well exactly what you're talking about. And I have really like my own journey with this particular event. The first year I hosted, and I literally was looking at everybody like, how do they do that? Right? It's such an awesome dance form, and I danced for the Bucks for like ever, and I could not step to save my life. So it's kind of interesting. I got out there on the floor and just couldn't get it. So when she asked me to be a part of the Stepping with the Stars and actually dance, I had to give that some thought. So I agreed to do it, and for our viewers at home who may not know, my father at the time was battling colon cancer, so there was no way I could say no. So in honor of my dad, and he knew I was taking on this this whole competition thing and encouraged it. So I went through the agonizing practices of trying to learn this dance, and they make it look easy. That's all it is to it, but there really is a science to it, and I've gotten a little better, but unfortunately my father lost his battle to cancer 3 days before last year's event. And so you guys were so sweet to invite me to come back. And my parents did teach me to always finish what I start. So this year I'm dancing in memory of my father. So I've gotten out my stepping shoes, and we're going to see what happens. That's all I can say.
I have complete faith in you, Andrea. You'll do great.
I don't know. I think Caroline can step in for me at those last seconds. What do you think?
You know, I too am learning. So, you know, we're not only Aurora supporting, but we're also involved. We've been there for the last 3 years. And what we like to say, it's Milwaukee's version of Dancing with the Stars. So if you want to have some celebrity goings on, come to Stepping with the Stars Milwaukee style.
And I love it because it is really set up exactly like Dancing with the Stars, with the individuals who have never stepped in their lives, and then those people who, like Lisa, go stepping just for fun, and they do it all the time, and they are considered experts. So you pair up experts with people who are in the community, and voila, there you have your cast. So who are some of the people besides myself who will be involved this year?
So this year we have Robin Reese from Vanguard Group, Corey Joe Biddle from Fuel Milwaukee. We have Fred Royal, who's the president of the local chapter of NAACP. Chip Brewster from Fox 6 News, and Andy Elliott from Community Advocates, just to name a few.
Okay, so that's my competition, so that's all I'm going to say is watch out. I don't even want to get into talking smack because it really is going to be one of those things where your nerves take over if you're not careful. So I think that all in all, this is just a great opportunity for us to all come together, help raise funds, and everybody that is stepping in memory of someone they may have lost, lost or someone who is currently battling as we speak. So it's a win-win scenario across the board.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
a lot of emotions involved. Talking about the Aurora Foundation, there's a lot of different programs and services that are offered through the foundation. You told us a little bit of how you help individuals who may have those extra costs that are lingering that were not covered by insurance, but you also have things like the Lombardi Walks to tackle cancer and a long list of other things that the public can get involved in.
We do, and coming up in June, I believe it is, we have our system-wide walks that the Vince Lombardi Cancer Foundation, we take care of that, and everyone's involved, and that is yet again another community event that asks everyone to participate and support a great cause.
Yes, and for those who would like to come out and support Step In with the Stars this year, again, it's at the Potawatomi Hotel and Casino, right there in the Expo Center, right?
No, it's in the Woodland Dreams Ballroom this year.
Okay, okay. And so what I want you to do is give them information on how they can get tickets and get involved.
So you can go to msbu.net. Everybody's bio, all of our stars, all the good information about Stepping with the Stars is there. You can purchase tickets at Mr. J's Lounge, which is on 43rd and Fond du Lac, or King's Foot Market, which is on 46th and Burleigh, or by calling myself at 414-236-1157.
All righty, and the way this is set up, because you do ultimately crown a winner, so to speak, you've got a panel of judges, but also that live audience who have purchased tickets, they'll have an opportunity to judge as well. Tell us how that works.
So it's 50-50, 50% popular vote, 50% expert judges. Everyone in the audience will receive a card that has a number that they can text to vote for the person that they think did the best on the floor, the person they're there to support. And 50% of those votes make up the total with the 50% of the judges. Now the audience usually goes for, you know, the entertainment factor. So we have a guy who dances some years that does the splits and all kinds of other stuff, right? So usually he gets a lot of votes, right? Gets votes from the audience, but we also have a panel of experts who might not look so highly upon the splits as part of this dance form that, you know, makes up the other 50%. So it's really, it gets everybody involved in picking the winner.
Well, certainly looking forward to it, and thank you again for all that you do to help make a difference in the community. And I should just mention that MSBU also hosts a number of other large events in the community, everything from Stopping the Violence to Milwaukee's largest Steppers contest. Just go to the website and read all about it, right? Thank you both for your time.
Thank
you so much, Andrea. Thank you for having us.
Alicia Smith McCants is the Director of Operations and Analytics for Aurora Healthcare and co-producer of Step In with the Stars, and Caroline Stewart is the Annual Giving Coordinator for the Aurora Healthcare Foundation. For more information about Stepping with the Stars, again, you can log on to msbu.net, and for ticket information, call 414-236-1157. That is going to do it for today's show. I'm your host, Andrea Williams. As always, I thank you for watching, and I hope you join us again next week as we take another look at our issues in Milwaukee. Have a great day.